What do we have here? We got the Django from Kunwu. And I already did a video on this, so what the hell are we doing back here? I just wanted to talk about one particular part that I didn't mention in the video that, how would you say, was so impressive to me, and I didn't really think about it before, but I've had hundreds of knives. I reviewed, hundreds of knives. This backspacer, how it ties in with the rest, with either side on the scales, it's the best fitment that I've seen on a production knife. Now, I'm not talking about, $1,200 production knives, but I mean regular production knives that you and me can buy for a couple $100, maybe $300-400, whatever. But, I'm not talking about the highest end of the highest end production knives or customs, But look how that ties in. Listen to how it ties in. There's no pop of me hitting an edge. It's nearly perfect. So I had some other knives here to kind of compare them to. This is the more typical way that knife manufacturers do it. They chamfer the edge on both sides, on the backspacer and on the frame or scale. And they do that so that since they can't make it perfect, it doesn't need to be perfect because it meets at this chamfer and it has a line in between. So it removes the necessity for perfection, kind of, you could say. And it still looks good enough, right? It doesn't look that cool, though, where it just becomes one piece. This one, it gets close. It tries to be one piece, but you can still feel it. There's still a chamfer there, a little bit of one. So, that's about as close as I've seen on any of my knives. Now this ProTech doesn't have a backspacer. It has sort of this clamshell type maneuver it has. And between the two sides, you can feel a little difference in places. But it is pretty good. But it's a $350 knife, so, that's kind of up at the higher end. This one on this Devo is not bad. Pretty good. It's on the, I have a bunch of other ones I didn't bother bringing because they're more like this. They're just totally separate. They might have a very obvious line between them. But this is one of the better ones. This Artisan, they tried to get it perfect. They tried to make it match, but my finger totally hits an edge. It's higher, the backspacer is higher than the scale on this side, and the scale's higher than the backspacer on this side. So my finger hits on both edges. So my fingernail. So they tried, and they did, an okay job. It looks decent, but it's not like this. That's just gorgeous. Just so well done. Anyway, just a little kudos to Kunwu for making such a perfectly fitted backspacer. And that's it. Nothing else about it. What else is great about it? Watch the other video, then you'll see. Have a nice day.